Hey Gary Chuck. I saw in one of your videos you got asked if you were to build a company in 2016 today from scratch, what would you pick? You know, erase all your followers, all the companies that you built up to this date. You said you would choose something like Nike. So my question is, at the beginning stages of your company, what would you do for your three next moves? What would your top three first moves be to help grow your company? And keep in mind, you only have $3,000. What would those three steps be? Would it be
I can get
Facebook
more
ads,
specific.
An expo at a convention center, inventory? What would it be? Let me know. Can't wait to hear your answer. And thank you for including my question in today's show.
What's his name?
Joey.
Joey, great question. Look, the truth is, Joey, and everybody who's watching, and so many of you are emailing me, and please, by the way, this is a good opportunity. Stefan, could you put a little video pop up of like, you'll do a little editing for this one. Actually put a picture, I don't want to make you go. Askgaryvee, the search engine. If you have business questions, my new search engine is unbelievable. All my questions, all my answers transcribed, all there in the search engine. And so, you know, so many questions about this. And the truth is, Joey, you clearly asked for yourself. There's so many things you could be doing for your apparel business, I guess, is why you referenced Nike. Like, you know, first of all, I would say if you're in apparel, the number one thing I would do is try to get Instagram influencers to wear your product at zero cost all the way up to $1, $3, $50, $100. I think influencers are grossly underpriced. So I think the game is about exposure and conversion. And I think that too many people don't really understand how to run a business, make a lot of bad mistakes. As a matter of fact, I'm super pumped that Shark Tank is now doing this After the Tank TV show. I don't know if any of you watched it, but Lizzie loves it. And they're showing people going out of business because they grow too fast. They don't understand. There's a real cadence of growing. It's like anything in life. Like, you can't get too ahead of yourself. You can't go too slow. You know, it's funny, a lot of people when they start digging into my content realize that I'm a real contradiction, that I believe in very opposite points of view. And I think my answer to your question is, it's a mix of 100 different things. I couldn't give you on this show, I'm not gonna give you what you want from this question, which is like these three tactical things. I only give very black and white tactical advice when I actually have hours to sit down, look at your business, and actually understand what I'm talking about. I don't wanna look like an idiot or have egg on my face. So then I talk about religious points of view, right? So for you, you need to get that shirt and you need to get as much exposure. The same way you hacked your way onto this show, asking a question, now you've got exposure, right? I saw you put your little Snapchat logo down there in the corner. Some people snapped it, following you now. You're looking for exposure. I think it's a grind, right? Like, for apparel businesses are very hard. You need distribution, you need awareness. To me, what I would do is a lot of listening. I would tell you a very honest answer, Joey. If I were you, as young as you look, and you look great, nice and young, super fit, dude. Oh, India likes it. What, you said yeah, what?
Like, what do you want me to say?
Well,
you look horrible?
No, but like, you know, was
Yes, he's
no,
fit.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's right, he's a fit man, right Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, super fit.
Garrett agrees too.
Yeah, exactly, yes. Wasn't a boy-girl thing, just, is he fit? You know, I think that one of the things that scares the living piss out of me is that a young dude like you and so many young dudes and dudettes like you, everybody's just jumping in and running a business. Like, you know what I would tell you to do? Actually, you know what? I'm going there, screw it. You know what I'd tell you to do? Shut your business down and go work for an apparel company for 3 years. Go email every CEO of an apparel company that's doing over $5 million a year in revenue that you respect, all of them. Sit down, grab a nice shake, right? Kale, a nice kale shake, and map every single CEO in the world that has a $5 million a year or higher revenue apparel business. Then go to LinkedIn and Twitter and email and tweet all of them and ask all of them for you to be their chief of staff, right-hand man, and to work side by side with that person for the next 18 months. That's what I would do. Steak versus sizzle. There's no tactic that I'm gonna tell you on the Askgaryvee show that's gonna set you up for success. And to be very frank with you, and I don't wanna hurt your feelings, Joey, and I have a lot of respect for you, and this is hurting everybody's collective feelings. My intuition is somebody building a really big business in the apparel space is not going to rely on one of their tactics being asking a business guru for advice tactically. So I would take that $3,000 and save it so that you can live with 17 roommates while you work for Carol Thompson and her $9 million a year apparel business and watch it up close and personal. India, do it one more time, and I don't do this for humble bragging. I think it's important because a lot of you know India, know she's been in our ecosystem one more time. 4 years, I've made her?
Well, almost 4 years now.
India, 3 weeks in my inbox, say it one more time. Like, different than you thought.
Totally different.
India learned more, like, you know, it's only 3 weeks, but like just different.
Yeah.
Just different.
Yeah.
Like, and you can't buy that. India's sat here on all goddamn shows with you guys. India's written a ton of the stuff, has probably consumed way more of my voice than she would ever want to. Yet, in a 10-day period, being in my inbox, being close to the sun, she gained more context. I wouldn't say learned, you know, but like, holy crap, what? Yes. And that's why so many of you are jumping to run a business. And I'm a natural good businessman. Like a lot of you don't have as much natural entrepreneurial DNA as I do. I think you need to learn from the hip. And I think the biggest mistake is you'd rather go get, and this is a different piece of advice for a lot of the college kids that I've reached through that one video. You'd rather go get that job at 63,000 at the Gap and be number 17,000, even though your ambition is to own your own fashion brand, versus making no money, teaming up with 19 roommates, living that ghetto lifestyle, but being the right-hand person of remember, it's far, if you want to start your own fashion brand, isn't it much better to be very close to a person that's got a $3 to $5 million a year business? Because that's going to be your first step. Even if you're at the right hand of the CEO of, you know, Nike or Adidas or Under Armour or Coach, like that's not the company you're going to build. You're going to learn corporate America skills. So like, I'm just completely pissed with the lack of, like, it's a lack of patience. It's much cooler to say you're a founder of a company. Hey bro, what do you do? Oh, I have my own brand. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm crushing it. And Joey, I'm not picking on you, this is a general statement. Yo, I've got my own business. That's sexy. I'm an entrepreneur, that's a rock star. You know, like that's cool right now, right? Not as cool as like, hey bro, what are you up to? Oh, I'm like the junior assistant for Ricky Thompson for her, you know, underwear brand. What? You went to college for that? So, but I'm telling you right now, the person with the humility and the patience to do the second scenario is gonna win every time, like 99 out of 100 times. Just what's gonna happen.